What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Jesus Coin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and let's get into it without wasting any more time. Just another daily update. Here we are, firmly entrenched in this fourth week of consolidation. It is Saturday, the beginning of the day, so we have about 2 days left in this week before closing it out. I would like to see this week close. Our goal in the next 2 days is to close above 60222. We're so close. And Jesus Coin could do this by the time I go to sleep tonight, right? Which is going to be in like 30 minutes. So like it could do this less than 10% move. Sorry, my voice is gone. It could do that less than 10% move in a very short amount of time. I would just like to see it done specifically by the end of this week so that we can close and continue to move up beyond that. When we do move up beyond that, the idea is to move probably to this area of resistance back here, which is somewhere around 6035 to 6044 from the current price. That's a move that would take us to about 71% to 116% in gains, and that's at a minimum, right? This is a kind of new idea that I'm flirting with, is to stop and find resistance here for a little bit of time, right? That would probably take us into December before we moved up again, right? We don't have to stop there. We very, up until recently, up until really like this week, the idea was not to stop here, but to move straight up through to new all-time highs, right? So we still could do that. But to me, if we just look at the move for what it is, right, relatively speaking, a move, we moved down, that we kept moving down, and we kept moving down, but just slower each time, right? It took more time to form these lows. Then we formed a higher low finally after like over a month and a half, right? We moved sideways for a very long time, sloping up finally. Moved up at a nice steady pace, then we moved down. Would it make sense to just go ballistic now? Like, is that characteristic of anything that we've done really recently? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe a little bit more controlled kind of makes sense, right? That makes sense. So again, flirting with the idea that that we stop this next price action around 6024 to 6. Sorry, no. I'm on the wrong time frame. That was not accurate. It was like 6034. 6035 to 6044, somewhere in that area. That's my expectation. But it all starts with a weekly close above 60222. Okay. I got nothing else that I really want to say. Daily RSI looks poised upright in the right, and looks strong. It looks very strong. I like seeing a move up above the 60. A high here, a higher high here, a high here, a higher high there, right? Looks like you pulled back, consolidated, and now what you're doing is breaking out of your relative consolidation. So just keep doing that, man. Keep moving up higher. We had the cross yesterday. We had a green cross of prosperity happen upon us yesterday. So let it bring prosperity. Let's keep going. The inverted cross brought us doom and demise. Maybe the regular cross, red or green, will bring us some upside. I don't know. Even for a day here, it brought us a little bit more upside. But anyways, don't weigh in too much on that. Coins like this with very low liquidity, following the trends of candlestick patterns, it's not something to weigh too much into, right? Like this very bullish looking candle was the candle we topped off on, right? Even the candle following it, this actually has a very bullish like look to it, and we still consolidated afterwards. So don't get too excited by stuff like this, just like you shouldn't get too nervous about stuff like this. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm tired. It's the end of the day, so who cares? You guys know what I'm saying at the end of the day anyways, man. We're moving up. We're moving up. And what would solidify the idea that we're moving up now is that by the end of this week, we close above this weekly close. That's it. If not, we might be consolidating for a little bit longer, right? If we can't do that now, how are we going to touch the zone, get up here toward the end of the week, and not cross it? It would make me think we're going to pull back, come down, and find a higher low somewhere if we can't do it within the next 2 days. So important kind of marker, not a fatal flaw if we can't break through it, right? If we pull back from it first it's not going to be detrimental to this thing. It just puts it off by another week or a couple weeks or something like that. But up, up, up. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe. Bye bye.